After waiting what feels like a lifetime, we now know what Johnny Cage is going to look like in MK Dos, the live-action reboot sequel to the Mortal Kombat movie that came out back in 2021. What's up? It's your boy Dynasty, and these are $500 sunglasses. Goro. Gotta be PG-13 here. Yes! Hot off the wire a few hours ago, the official Mortal Kombat account over on X, Twitter if you want to call it that still, the movie account shared this right here, Johnny Cage from the studio that brought you Rebel Without a Cage, Uncaged Fury, coming soon. And funny enough, this is like a movie poster for Johnny Cage in MK2. It's not like an actual MK2 movie poster. It's just hyping up the fact that Karl Urban's Johnny. However, the very bottom is awesome. It gives credit to all the actors that have already been confirmed to be in the film. And if you look closely, very closely, you'll see, based on the video game created by Ed Boon and John Tobias. So that's really neat, man. That's really neat. So yeah, our first look at Karl Urban as Johnny Cage. Gotta be real with you, it looks like Karl Urban just wearing some sunglasses and a biker jacket. But this is Johnny. I will say, the hair is definitely Johnny Cage hair, but this really just looks like Karl Urban hanging out on a set for any movie in Hollywood. Looks like we got some ninjas in the back, some Hayabusas. I don't know if that's actually what they are. I'm not a bike guy. But yeah, it's really cool. Got for you guys some statements made by Ed Boon, producer Todd Gardner. I'm going to do a nice deep dive into what the community has had to say about Karl Urban as Johnny Cage, because you guys know, since it's been announced that Karl Urban was going to be our Johnny, a lot of people are upset saying he's too old. He's too old to be Johnny Cage. And to that I say, makeup. And you're tripping, because this looks like Johnny. I know you guys are maybe still upset, but I'm gonna save that resentment until I see the actual movie. But Uncaged Fury. Let's talk about everything MK2. Before we do, though, do me a solid. Takes you a second. Drop a like on the video if you haven't already. And let's see the official statement that was made by the MK2 Twitter X account in regards to Uncaged Fury being posted. Now, again, this is probably maybe only a couple hours ago. The official MK movie account came out and said it's Johnny F. and Cage, Mortal Kombat 2, coming soon only in theaters. And again, they shared the image of Johnny, the movie poster, if you will. Todd Gardner saw that and said, let's do this. And he also shared a post from Karl Urban that actually was pretty much him saying that he found an old VHS tape. Funny enough. So he's pretty hyped on it. Disgusting Film actually shared the poster and it first dropped 4 hours ago. And I think this is going to be interesting because this is just general fans of movies, not necessarily like diehard Mortal Kombat fans, and the response here. So let's do a blind deep dive. I bookmarked it, but let's see. I still think they should have went with Miz. I wanted Ryan Reynolds. Perfect casting, and I don't know why people pretended otherwise. I think it's a pretty decent casting. I don't think it's too bad. Wins Dread 2, though. Much respect for Karl Urban. I don't feel like he's a good fit to play Johnny, either The Miz or Ryan Reynolds or Chris Evans. I appreciate Urban, but the casting's not accurate. I don't know. I still think The Miz would have been the best choice. Should have been Glenn Powell, but I'll be seated nonetheless. Should have brought my GOAT, The Miz. Urban and Cena are Hollywood too old. Carl's already goated for Billy Butcher. Didn't you know there was a new Mortal Kombat movie? Never even seen the first one, though I own it on 4K. I thought The Miz was going to play Johnny Cage, but Karl definitely works. This has been announced for like a year, and people are acting like this is news. I like Karl Urban as an actor, but this honestly seems like an odd choice to me as Johnny Cage. Maybe I need to play Mortal Kombat 1 to see if they changed up the look to get away from the Jean-Claude Van Damme look. Man, Mike The Miz was right there. I hope Karl does great in this. However, Glenn Powell, is he not available? He has that Johnny Cage look. Still think The Miz had the better look, but we'll have to wait and see how Karl does in this role. There's gonna be a new Mortal Kombat movie? I agree with this right here. They should have casted Nicolas Cage, Cageception. That would have been perfect. You could have just had Nicolas Cage as Johnny Cage, you know? He could be Superman 2 one day. So yeah, the response has been polarizing, as it's been for the last year and a half since this actually got announced. Again, the poster dead ass just looks like Karl Urban. It's not like he has Johnny on his chest or anything that's, you know, resembling even like MK1 Johnny. It's a dude in front of a bunch of Michael Bay explosions. So maybe once we get to see the actual attire in the movie, it'll give like video game Johnny aesthetic vibes. But until then, I can understand why people are really upset. I will say this though. Todd Gardner did share the new logo, Mortal Kombat 2, coming soon, only in theaters. Let me go invisible so you could see it. Again, we've seen it for I want to say maybe like a year now. I believe the pillars for 2 used to be green, or at least there was some more green initially, but they cleaned it up a lot, and now it is gray of like stone almost. It looks like gravel, but I like it. I like it a lot. So there you go. This is the official Mortal Kombat 2 logo, and I'm a fan of it. I fuck with it. This is what Ed had to say about it. Has anyone seen that cult classic action movie, Uncaged Fury? It has aged surprisingly well. Again, sharing the image we talked about and showcased from the jump. And funny enough, he saw that and went off to actually correct the logo shortly afterwards. It said Mortal Kombat 2 movie. I had to make a slight correction, coming soon. And he put the K because it's Mortal Kombat. When's the trailer coming out? This summer, apparently. Movie drops in October. I'm excited to see the new movie. Ed Boon cameo, or I'm not watching. That's been pretty much all but confirmed to be a thing at this point. Cool. Oh, hey, that's pretty cool. Please don't let the studio fuck the movie up again. Can you make Scorpion Sub-Zero costume the same as MKX? A little bit too late for that, probably. Another garbage on the way. So, Mortal Kombat fans at least seem to be kind of optimistic. At least, on this post about the logo. I thought this is honestly kind of genius marketing. I hope they drop a mini movie of Johnny before the film drops. Yeah, imagine that. Like a trailer for all these like fake movies he's done, like a compilation piece. That'd be actually kind of cool to like sell you on the idea like Karl Urban is Johnny. Look at these movies. That would actually be fucking sick. That would be insane. CYs, they should pick you up and actually have you in charge of their marketing department. And again, will he have his chest tattoo in this iteration? I don't think so. I doubt it, but we'll have to wait and see. So just a hint to a skin we're getting for Johnny. Yeah, honestly, missed opportunity if they don't put some movie skins coinciding with Mortal Kombat 1 at the end of the year. I'm just saying, if we still get at least more content, KP3, whatever it is down the hatch, is that a saying? Down the line, they gotta take advantage and do some cross-marketing because I feel like they really missed that with the first live-action reboot film. Funny enough, I actually saw Dave Savage share some AI stuff he made with Karl Urban back in December. Said, yo, I was close with that last image, and honestly, this does kind of look like the Johnny we see in the poster. This one's on point too. This one's on point too. So, I mean, I've accepted this is Johnny Cage for a while, but I guess if people haven't, today's kind of the day where it starts to get real. Because the first marketing poster dropped, but I don't think it's that bad of a casting choice. Again, haven't seen the trailer yet, but I mean, I think that looks like Johnny. This is probably what we'll be getting. So there you go. Just wanted to hop in here real quick and let you all know that we got our first promotional art for the MK2 live action movie, and I'm content. I wish it was like Sub-Zero or Noob Saibot in this case, Scorpion, anyone else really, because they actually look like Mortal Kombat characters. This just looks like Karl Urban on the set of a movie, so it's kind of bittersweet because it's not like it's Ninja Mime, it's not like he's rocking the classic like MK1, you know, Jean-Claude Van Damme look or anything. It's literally Karl Urban with some shades. I am Johnny Cage, but do me a solid. Drop a like, obviously, in the comment section down below. Let me know if these are $500 sunglasses or not. I want to know what you have to say about Karl Urban as Johnny based on this new promotional poster. I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next MK2 video. Peace.
Living on it crack, but I'm not superstitious. Count all these racks, I'll be steady, count on my digits.